Island's Claudia Jordan asking you to support a fellow Rhode Islander and check out Remi TV. That's right, Remi TV.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Maya, and you were tuned into Remi TV.
Hey you guys, your girl Tahiri, and I had an amazing time. Shout out to Remi TV.
What's up? It's your boy Slim 112. Hey, this is Remi TV.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Wyclef Jean. Y'all watching Remi TV.
Hey, what's going on? This your boy Rel from NEXT. For the best interviews, local and international, check out my girl Remi right now, right here, Remi TV. Brother, baby. Peace.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Deron from 112 checking in. You already know what it is. You watching Remi TV.
Yo, check this out.
Where
This
positivity
your boy Happy
lives.
representing infamous Small Deep, and right now you watching Remi TV.
What's going on, everybody? You're watching another episode of Remi TV. We are in 2025 now, and we are in the first episode of the year. I'm super excited because we have an amazing guest today, Ching America.
Yep.
He's a multi-talented artist making waves in the music, film, and television industry with hit albums, award-winning films, and a growing fashion brand. He's proven his creativity has no limits. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Remi. I appreciate it.
Of
It's the first episode too, so
I know. I'm super excited about it.
I'm happy.
You know, because I know we're gonna get into some film. We're gonna talk about some music because you do a lot of things.
Too much.
A lot. So
Too
yeah, I
much.
know your schedule's super crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah,
It's bad.
I know.
Yours too, though.
I know. But you know, life of an entrepreneur.
Yeah, that's
you
how
know
we
what I
do.
mean?
That's how we live.
Absolutely. So you have a diverse artistic background, right? So you do film,
Yep.
music, fashion.
Yeah.
What sparked your interest in all of these industries?
Well, fashion, I always like dressing, you know what I'm saying? I like to dress, you know what I'm saying? So when I go outside, color coordinated, and I don't like to wear the same thing that everybody has. So that's why I wanted to have my own fashion company, you know what I'm saying? Because I want people to wear something different, not everybody having the same Jordans when it comes out or whatever brand it might be, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, fashion just been me, you know what I mean? So with the music, I've been doing that since I was like 18, so. And, you know, it's always going to be there, especially with the movies coming into play with what I do now. So I like to have my own music in the background of my movies, you know what I'm saying? Just to make sure the money generates all to, you know.
And that's good marketing.
Yeah, that's the marketing. That's how it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. So when you first got into film, did you have to go to school for that? Like, how did you learn to operate the camera and everything?
I wish I went to school. The first thing I did is I had bought a laptop. And I filmed my first movie on a laptop. I had like the laptop facing me. I had a few people in it. And I was like, all right, let me go buy a camera, you know what I'm saying? I never went to school, no YouTube university, nothing like that. It was just trial and error every time, trial and error, you know what I'm saying? And then I got a little better every time. So,
oh, that's right. So you're self-taught.
Yeah.
That's cool. And that's kind of better too. Well, not better. I would say, you know,
is, and it's not.
And it's not. It's like hands-on experience goes a long way.
And the degree with it too, you know what I'm saying? To have a degree in filming, it kind of helps too. Just in case if you want to do something behind the scenes or something like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. That makes sense. And your album, Ching America, did I say that right? Okay.
Yep, Ching America.
Ching America.
Yep.
And the Ching print has gained a lot of attention, right? How would you describe your musical evolution leading to your album, Love Ching?
All right, so I'm like a hip hop head, so you know what I mean? Like the Ching print came from Nas, well, Jay-Z, because he did the blueprint. The Ching Matic came from Nas, the Illmatic. So, you know, I was just paying homage to those two with those first two albums. Like, it was like a lot of hip-hop songs on there, you know what I mean?
Right.
So now, after that, I was like, all right, let me make something for the ladies. You know what I mean? So I made like a whole bunch of songs, and I was like, all right, let me just drop this album called Love Ching, you know what I mean? It's just something that's just dedicated to all the women and the fellas who love women too, you know what I mean? So I'm not taking away just from the fellas either, so they could play with the ladies, or even if they by themselves too, you know what I'm saying? So Love Ching is like something special, and it's dropping on Valentine's Day. So
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any people that's featured on there locally?
Well, my brother, my boy, Savly, I got Lily Rain on it.
Okay,
I got
like
a couple
Lily.
songs. Yeah, she's fire. I got Savly on there. She's an artist from Wynn. She's like an upcoming artist. My brother, Haitian D, Clinton Bills, and I think that's about it on the album for that one.
Yeah. And it's mostly hip hop or R&B.
It's more R&B-ish too, like more R&B-ish, but a little hip hop too. You know what I mean? But more
like
R&B for the ladies. Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna have to bring the music video here.
Please and thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, we got to
please.
see the music video. You didn't start filming it yet?
No, I want to start filming. The first song I want to do off of it is called Buying Her Flowers. So it's like a song, but it's also a movie though. That song is inspired by a movie I made. It's a psycho thriller, you know what I mean? But Buying Her Flowers is like for the fellas just to buy their ladies flowers, not just on Valentine's Day, but you know, there's different months, different years, there's different weeks, you know what I'm saying? So that song is like more towards like the ladies fully, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just buying them flowers, you know what I mean?
Well, now that I got you here and we're talking about Valentine's Day, what are some of the things that men like to get on Valentine's Day?
All right, so I like money. And I like sneakers and I like clothes. So those are the type of things I would take all the time. And I wouldn't even mind like one of them hot chocolate thingies. You know
okay, so you like chocolate.
Yeah,
okay,
you know
okay. So men like chocolate too?
Yeah, so I wouldn't mind. You know
all
what I mean?
right, okay.
But some people don't like stuff. Me, I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like gifts is part of like what, the love language or something, like, you know, touch, feel, whatever, all that part of love language, you know what I mean? So
okay, I love that. And I see you got your lady in the building.
She's in the building.
You know what I'm saying? She's in the building. So you gotta let me know what your lady did for Valentine's Day. She's listening, so she knows you like the heart candies and the
a couple $1 million.
and a couple million.
Her birthday on the 12th though.
Wait, so that's a double thing. Like, so once you get her gift, she got to double back and go give you your gifts, and then you got to double back and give her gifts too. So you got to gift her twice.
It's a double. It's crazy.
Wow.
Her birthday's on the 12th. It's crazy for real.
I'm gonna listen. I don't know. Maybe on her birthday you could take her out to eat and all of that, and then the gifts come Valentine's Day.
Yeah. I like
so
that. I like that. You heard me. That's how we gonna do
Y'all
it.
figure it out. You figure it out.
I'm gonna figure it out, but that's a good idea. I'm gonna take that advice for real.
Now, I definitely want to get into your filmmaking.
Okay.
So your work as a filmmaker earned recognition. You're on Tubi.
Yeah, I'm big time
Roku,
on Tubi.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
What drives your storytelling approach? And do you have like a favorite project you worked on?
See, all my projects are favorite because it's like different times of my life. So I can't really just say but I had lots of fun on different ones more than others.
Okay.
But all of them are my favorite because it was different times of my life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can't really like say there's just only one, but what drives me to do movies and storyline is like, I don't have a script. I never had a script.
Wait, you don't use scripts?
No.
So when you create movies, you
How
just
we doing right now? It's
that's
a movie.
what we're doing?
It's a movie. Right now it's a movie.
I never seen that.
I learned that from I think it was Sopranos or somebody. I think it was one of those mob movies. I was watching the behind the scenes and the director was saying they don't use a script. They was just doing improv. I'm like, damn, what the hell's improv? So I'm like, I couldn't remember. I can't remember a lot of stuff. So I'm like, hey, so if I have a lot of people, because most of my actors are like, you know, just people that I know. They don't go to school for acting. So, you know, they're not going to fully take it serious. So I'd rather like, all right, this is what you're going to do for this scene. This
Right, and it makes it easier for them.
It makes it so much easier for them.
Memorizing the script and
exactly.
then them sounding kind of like a robot. That makes sense.
Like a robot, straight robot, you know what I'm saying? So I never
sense.
used a script before.
Yeah.
So like
that's interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
never.
Speaking, and this is not even in my questions. You're nominated, aren't you, for the award show?
Yeah,
Come on,
the Big Influencer Award.
That's crazy. Nominated Big Award show. So is this like your first nomination for getting an award?
So in like 2019, we went to the Urban Web Series Award in New York. Wow. They was doing for all the filmmakers that was on YouTube at the time, because YouTube was buzzing with all like the web series and everything like that. So they was doing it for, you know what I'm saying, all the directors, the filmmakers, and my film, it's called Bishop and the Juice Crew. It's gonna be on Tubi soon, within like a month or two. But it got nominated for like the best scoring.
Wow.
Like as far as like the music and the background and stuff like that. So we ended up winning. Went
That's
up there,
dope.
got the award, you know what I'm saying? My boy got it, Big Baby. Shout out to Big Baby, Hartford, Connecticut, because we shot that in Hartford, Connecticut. I filmed all the way all over New England, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So when I was living in Connecticut, that's when I filmed that show over there, and we ended up winning.
That's cool. For your movies, does people have to audition, or can they just hit you up?
Now we're gonna start doing auditions, but if you do hit me up, you know what I'm saying, depending on the scheduling, because we just did some scenes in the courthouse and in the jail. We could have used a lot of inmates, lawyers. We ended up finding a judge last minute. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really need people for like extras here. Yeah,
okay, I love that. So we're gonna definitely put your information at the bottom of the screen.
Put it down there.
You know what I'm
Ching
saying?
America.
So people can hit you up, because I think it's cool that we have some filmmakers in New England, especially independent. And I know there's a lot that goes into it. I know there's a lot of money that goes into it.
Especially being by yourself too.
Yeah, being by yourself, and I know it's tough. So you know, I think it's good to get out there.
Facts.
And you're currently filming Grimy Book of Kush, right? That's a continuation of Grimy. What can fans expect from the new installment?
From the Grimy Book of Kush, it's gonna be a little crazy, because he kidnapped my son at the end of season 2. So if you watch like it's like, at the end of season 2, he ended up kidnapping my son, and that was the end of it. So 6 years later, we started filming again. He comes home from jail.
Wait, so somebody got caught for kidnapping the son already?
Yeah, his name is Kush. So that's why. So it's called Grimy Book of Kush. It's his story. So we're gonna go into everybody's story, because my son is the one that got kidnapped. Because I had him playing a role, and he's 15 now. So after this is done, it's gonna be his role. It's gonna be Grimy Book of Hezzy.
And he's probably gonna be bugging out in that movie, like, oh, you kidnapped me, I'm coming back to you.
Oh, he's going.
But don't tell us too much, bro. You gotta come back with the trailer.
Please, I will.
Come back with the music videos and the trailer so we can see it.
Yes, buying the flowers for sure.
So, with over 200 music videos that you directed, what do you enjoy most about being behind the camera versus in front of it?
Well, behind the camera, you know, you get to see like other stuff that the artists don't see. And, you know, even the viewers that watch the final product when it's all done, and like, you don't see like all the cuts and the actions and the, yo, bro, you got stuff right here. You got, you know, there's a lot that goes into it, and that process behind the camera taught me how to be in front of the camera.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because you were able to see like what not to do and how to avoid certain things, and even though you still gonna make mistakes, you'll be human, but it just gives you a different elevation of like, all right, I got levels to this. I know what happens. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works.
So how do you make movies, like as far as like the camera's concerned, sound, like this? I know there gotta be a lot that goes into it. Editing, how long does it take?
The editing is the worst part though, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, we're doing improv. So somebody could be talking about a scene, because it's not their fault, but it's just they tune into their character. They might be talking about a scene that happened weeks ago, and I'm like, hold on, I gotta go cut this. I gotta listen to every word. That's the hardest part, is the editing, because of the improv. Yeah, and
it's crazy because I seen like some clips of people talking about certain Tubi movies, and this guy went into the refrigerator. He was like, let me go. She goes, oh, can you give me a pop? Yeah. He comes back out with a water, and then the next cut scene, he had a grape soda.
Yeah, they be doing. See, I'm like,
what is going on?
No, that's why I say I have to. You gotta sit and watch.
You never know what's gonna go viral. Like, go get me a pizza, and then it's a sandwich.
But it goes viral, and it's still kind of good for that movie.
It is good press and bad press.
It's good press and bad press, because it's gonna get you the views. Yeah, and that's what you kind of want, though.
Yeah.
Unless if you really did a bad job, then it's a whole different ballgame. Yeah. Nobody's gonna watch no other movies from you.
And then I see some big time movies. I can't think of the name right now, but Eddie Murphy was in this movie, and you know how they have like doubles.
Yep.
And then they throw the double, and we paused it, and the double was like some big old guy that
all the time. There'll be scenes where they cut into different scenes, and there's an earring in there. And the next thing you don't see the ear. I'm like, hold on, what's going on here? Hold on.
And people catch that nowadays, because before, back in the day, you wasn't able to really pause your movies, right? So now people are like catching stuff and rewinding it and pausing it.
And like, hold on, look at this.
And catching it, it's wild. It's wild. Now, beyond music and film, you're also expanding your clothing line, right? So tell us about your clothing line, and then also what makes your brand stand out from the rest of the brands that's out here?
Well, my clothing line is called Ching 7. So it's basically like, I do like a lot of like stuff for the females and the males that's like not only urban, but it's more like sophisticated on a different level. Like the material is more like fancy, you know what I'm saying? So it's not just something you could just buy at Walmart. Even though Walmart got good stuff, it's not something you just buy at Target, you know, sorry. But it's still stuff that you can, this is like the material is definitely different and better, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just nothing against them, but it's what's gonna make it stick out is the material for sure.
Right, and we like some good material, you know,
For
when
real.
we wash our, because we don't want to buy clothes that fall apart. When you're washing them, you don't want them strings and all these things coming out, and we want our clothes to last for years. You know what I'm saying? And nobody wants to spend thousands and thousands on clothes
for
every
real.
single year. Like
Facts.
you want to keep those sweatpants. And
Nice,
you know what I mean?
Yes, I agree.
So fabric is, key for me too.
And I got the sneaker line too. It comes with a sneaker line. So most of my sneakers, like most of my outfits have like sneakers with them. Like the matching sneakers, you know what I'm saying?
And they could, so if they say they go in the store, okay, I want this sweatsuit, for an example, this all gray sweatsuit that has a little pink in it. You'll have a sneaker to match with the gray.
Automatically.
Okay, I like it.
Automatically.
I like it.
Or I could make something. I'll tell them to make something. Oh, I want some flower joints, or I want something that has whatever tiger prints or leather prints, whatever you want. Boom, hit them up, boom, they make it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, keep it
So it's
pushing.
customizable. I really love
Only
that.
for certain people.
Only for certain people, okay.
Only if you're a constant buyer, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And you have a website and everything? Or
No, it's under construction.
It's under construction, so if anybody wants to, get some customized anything, how can they reach you?
You just hit my Instagram, Ching America.
And we'll plug that in. We'll that in at the end.
That's it. Just hit me right there.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll send
that's
you
good
all
to know.
the fits. I'll send them all the fits.
Yeah, that's good to know.
For real.
Do you have any goals to? Because first of all, I know one of your goals is to get a factory, right? So
Yeah, I want a building, like a big, even acres, like a land with acres where I could build. Like I want to build like a music studio, a filming studio where it has like a living room, there's a kitchen, so when we do scenes, because I want to do like shows, like TV, like you know how
right,
Tyler
you
Perry
want a
used to
TV
have,
studio.
Like, yes.
So in the studio they have different things. So you need something with a jail cell.
Yes, with a jail, exactly. I need a
Mm-hmm.
courthouse. I want my own, so I don't have to keep going and pay extra. I'd rather invest in myself. You know what I'm saying? So if I can get a factory or acres and build a factory, oh yeah, it's over.
Yeah,
it's over.
because you know who else did that, right? Cat Williams did that.
Cat Williams just did it.
50 Cent just did that.
50 did it in Louisiana.
Yep, and Tyler Perry Ben had
Come
his.
on.
I mean, that's gonna be fire if you do that. You want to do it in New England?
Only New England, because we don't really have much over here.
Yeah.
As far as something like that, you know what I'm saying? I always thought you had to go to Hollywood to film a movie.
Right.
I didn't know you could just film one. What? Get a camera? What? That's it? It's over. Now it's over.
All you need is a few set designers. And
That's it. You're good.
So you faced a lot of skepticism about success outside of Hollywood. What advice would you give other creatives who feel pressure to transition?
I mean, you just gotta stay focused and stay consistent. That's like the key, is staying consistent. And like me, I'm like a spiritual person, so praying, you know what I mean? That's something I do. I don't know if people meditate, whatever they do, but always have like something spiritual involved with yourself, you know what I'm saying? And then definitely stay consistent, for real.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do. So what's next for you? Any upcoming projects and collaborations?
Yeah, I'm just trying to film like at least 10 movies this year.
Okay, 10. That's a lot. That's a lot of editing for you.
Yeah, like short films, because I just signed off on a couple projects that's gonna be on Tubi just like this week, but the projects ain't gonna hit till like probably like summertime. So now I need new projects but I'm gonna put them on my YouTube channel this time though.
Right.
Because I need the subscribers, I need the new fans again, you know what I'm saying? So I wanna be consistent, dropping something every week for them.
That's gonna be nice, yeah.
That's gonna be where it's at.
And that means if you're gonna be doing all the short films, that means some new faces with auditions and actors and meeting new people.
Everything.
Yeah.
And then hopefully a new camera crew can come and help. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm tired of doing it.
I got some people I can plug you with.
For real,
in
plug me
Providence.
in. Let me know how much they charge. I'm willing to come on, because it's all about teamwork, and you can't do everything by yourself. Even if you think you can, you can't.
Yeah, you need a team.
You
can't wear 20 hats. It doesn't work like
It's
that.
not possible.
Yeah, you're gonna tire yourself out.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, all right, I quit. There's no quitting in this.
Yeah. Well, Ching, I appreciate you coming on
No,
my
baby.
show.
First episode.
First
Come
show
on,
of
come
the
on,
year.
come on. Give me a high five, girl. Let's go.
And you're nominated for the Remi TV Influencer Award
Yep,
Show,
Influencer Award
April
Show.
19th. You
Y'all
see, we
better
got
be there.
listen. You see, we got Carl Thomas in the building.
And who else?
And 702 is in the building.
Okay,
So it's
now.
gonna be a good show.
And we got Ching America in the building.
And we got Ching America in the building. You know, nominated.
I got my suit ready. My ladies coming. You know.
Yep, it's gonna be a good night.
+1. You know, we doing it, baby.
It's gonna be a good night. So before we head out, please tell us where we can reach you, your social medias, plug everything you got.
All right, you can reach me at is Ching America everywhere. Ching America. You just find me on TikTok. You can find me if they still got TikTok, but YouTube. Definitely go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ching America Films. Definitely subscribe. There's 40,000 subscribers on there. Find me on Facebook, Ching America. Instagram for sure. It's Ching America _. And that's how you find me.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Guys, this was an amazing episode.
Slay.
I cannot wait until this episode drops. Support them on all social media platforms. Check us out at the Remi TV Influencer Award Show, happening April 19th. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Ching!
Silence, Claudia Jordan, asking you to support a fellow.